Ah, another mirror, eh? What's the captain's angle this time?
What do you mean, shipwright?
Last time he had me look at a mirror, he tried to convince me that his beard was more impressive than mine. Ha! You try maintaining your facial hair with an oyster covering one of your eyes, Sir Reginald.
You are not here to admire yourself in broken shards. This is part of the treasure hunt.
Ah, that sounds a tad more exciting. I'll just take a look then.
We're folk of the sea, we put rum in our tea, we got grog in our hands and our feet in the sands. That's what we do, that's why we live, we're a mighty crew, until we run aground the ship.
Boggin' captain, why would he? Jolly see, there's Greg and George, roaming the twins of Nerechtamarish.
Are we picking up some old friends of yours?
Friends, they're from the old crew who threw me overboard, tied to the anchor. And when they did, they sang that darn song. So if you'll excuse me, I'll have to pay them a visit.
You want to go alone?
Aye, I think that'd be best. Let's go, Sir Reginald.
Set a course, Captain.
Here we are. Now let's see what this bamboots are doing. Huh? Why is he snoring on the beach?
Is that one of the scoundrels who threw you overboard?
Indeed. And there is the other one. Out cold too. I think I'll sneak up on them and send them to the below with my anchor.
You want me to catch them drifting through the below? They will likely perish.
Ah, they'll be fine. They don't deserve much better considering what they've done to me.
I'll try to be gentle then. Be on your guard, though. I see some Inquisition thralls sleeping as well. Knowing this place, there may be more to this.
Let's go, Sir Reginald. I'll be anchoring soon. Enjoy it. That's gonna slow me down. Pure dead brilliant.
Well now.
The turtles would like that.
Ever since we came, the place has really disappeared. If only a prognostic were present, they'd break the spell.
Another sunken soul. Aye!
What is their condition?
My anchor!
Weren't breathing, I'd judge them dead.
No hard feelings. Goodness gracious, you're heavy. That's what we do. Let's capture this moment in time. in case our plan fails. You picked the right bone.
Have you...
A little ripple is all it takes.
Strange noise.
Don't worry, I'll drown you later. Hard and crazy.
Should we tell our
Another soul.
No, better not. They will think that we neglected our duty.
Enjoy death. It's gonna last a while. Here comes the first one, Marley.
Got him. He's still sleeping.
Just have one of the skeletons give him a hearty slap to the cheek. That'll reinvigorate him.
I don't think he'll heed your attempts at waking me.
You'll be sleeping for a while.
Of course you lot are involved. How long is this spell gonna last?
I think for 500 years?
Wasn't this one for eternity?
Ah, yes, it lasts for eternity. Can you wait that long, little anchor man?
Eternity? Of course not. Are you daft?
Well, if you insist.
There is a remedy here on top of us. If you can get to it, it shall be yours.
Affirmative.
It's been a while.
Nonsense. From Magic Rand. Tell me that.
Good call, Marley. The right bone.
I've heard news from Madre Grande.
A good crushing. Trust me, you're better off dead. A pirate's delight. Smash it. All with it. My ankle. No hard feelings. I'm coming, Sir Reginald. Sure. Depths have released me. I'll step on a shell or two.
And you have no idea how they got there? Not the slightest. This place is scaring the wits out of me.
That's what we do. That's bone drenching. Pure dead brilliant.
I'll keep it stored.
Let's go, Sir Reginald.
Strange.
We're folk of the sea, we put rum in our tea. That's what we do, that's why we live. What was the second verse? Good thought, but in my tongue, drink doesn't rhyme with sea. What do you mean I speak a clunky language? You're the one with 6 different words for salt. And others, that's gonna slow me down. The turtles would like that. The depth's gone. Nothing changed back on top. Affirmative.
Is that?
Who is that? Aye. Let's go under for a bit. Nobody will find me here. The vertic depths have released me. Let's go, Sir Reginald.
Well now. Oh?
Let's do some bone crushing. Enjoy death. It's gonna last a while. To be one with the season. Glad to be back. Back on top. Oh? Gonna put you on the ground. See you on the other side. That's what we do. Down you go.
And cold. Sleeping as well. Sure you don't want me to feed them to the skeletons?
Aye, quite sure. There's something I need from them before they're dealt with.
Do what you see fit, shipwright. Why not choose
I don't
my
see it. A memory worth capturing. I'll step on a shell or two. No mercy. It's good to be a tough nut to crack. That's what we do. Enjoy death. It's gonna last a while. Aye. Let's go under. That's bone drenching. My power away. Pure dead brilliant. The depth's gone. Gotta clean this place. Gone with the fishes. Nah, impossible. You picked the right boat.
There is no direct footpath to the remedy. Neither does a bridge connect to it.
I might be able to reach there through the below.
Oh?
Affirmative. Let's go under for a bit. Nothing changed here, I see. Food for the turtles. See you on the other side. Let's do some board. Another soul
I stand
sails
ready.
away. When in doubt, eh, Marley? Can't do it. I'm coming, Sir Reginald. The depths have released me. Sure.
Very impressive, little anchor man.
I hope these herbs taste horrible.
Like the feet of a very sweaty person, if I remember correctly.
I thought it was more like time.
Ha! Somebody's soon going to find out. Why did you put them out anyway?
They got so loud when they found their stash of rum burned away.
So we thought it better they never speak again.
All right, got all we came for. Let's get out of here. Let's go, Sir Reginald. Fire. Time to weigh anchor and set sail. Let me put that remedy to use. Aye! The turtles would like that.
My mouth tastes like I've slept with your feet in it.
Mine tastes rather herbal. Thyme, maybe?
Say, Greg, where the hell are we? This is not our boat, is it?
Morning, fellas. Hope you had a good rest. That's what I get as a greeting. Lousy screeches. After your keel-hauled me with an anchor tied to my legs.
John. Mercury. Well, how? How are you still alive?
See, that's the thing. I'm not. I'm only here because of Sir Reginald, my fish companion.
Sir Reginald? Your fish companion?
Shut it, Greg! He's one of the cursed. He's completely lost it.
Ah, you shut it yourself, George. Now, where is she?
Who is where?
Play dumb with me one more time and you'll be Sir Reginald's second dinner.
There's an animated fish corpse, Greg.
Right. I saw it. Well, shortly after we, keyhauled you, the filibuster started breaking apart. So we ended up on Angler's grave and started,
And started what? What's up with you two?
It seems the remedy the twins supplied us with was only a temporary relief.
I'll step on a shell or two. That's what we do.
Keelhauled? That's awful, John. Why did they do that?
Because I wasn't going to join their mutiny. Old captain of the filibuster was a good lad, if a bit frizzled sometimes. So, they tied me to a spare anchor and just pushed me off. First, I want them all here. Greg, George and Rosaline. I need them all. So, let's get to Angler's grave and see if we can get Rosaline. Marla, can you ask your lady if she can try to get these folks back up?
I'll see what I can do.
Let's go.
Set a course, Captain.
What we do, that's how we live.
It is a catchy tune.
Yeah, I've had that earworm since forever. Now, Rosaline, where could you be?
We could inquire of the graveyard keeper, Yolanda. She's been burying corpses in this town since she was a little girl. She ought to know newer faces round here. Alternatively, we could get hold of the Inquisition's immigration register.
Ah, yes. They keep it in their bloody outdoor office near the slums. Marvellous. Two dreadful choices. Would you do me the honours, Athea?
I thought you'd never ask.
Are you pulling my leg?
You are cruel.
Let's see what's up.
Hey! The tide's a bit...
Straight to the point. A sword with me.
Huh? Don't worry. I won't snitch.
I like these odds. Let's get you somewhere else.
Death is not defeat.
A pirate still
My blade is ready. A heavy customer.
Come on, Sir Reginald!
A feast for my blade. A refined decision.
Is that?
The fight begins.
Strange.
Get ready to strike. On my way.
Made that noise.
Prepare for death. The expected out. Raise with your legs.
What's in it for me? I'll be there soon. My body bends. Welcome to the heave-ho.
Death is not defeat. Follow the noise.
Who disturbs my sacred task?
Victory is mine. Sufficiently skilled. A heavy customer. In a moment.
My soul is razor sharp.
Hello.
I like these hours. Your soul is free. Let's get you somewhere else. There's no distance. Heavy. No second thoughts, eh?
Oh?
Consider it done. Owning it.
A piercing strike.
Heave-ho.
A classic recipe.
Mr. Mercury, at the ready.
Straight to the point.
Huh? Better old than sorry.
I like this one.
I'm here. Vagatta.
That's my business, fiend. Hmm?
I am the blade. Hesitation. Raise with your legs.
What do we have here? I like these odds. Straight to the point. Free. Welcome to the other side.
I'm always prepared. It will be done. A simple method of deception.
Nah,
All right now.
Who cares?
Who was that? This shall
The
not go
fight
unnoticed.
begins. This will a heavy customer.
What's in it for me? I like it already. Let's skip a bit. Let's unshackle your soul. From here to there. See you around, friend. Little death bringer. Welcome to the other side. Oh, let's get you somewhere else.
Toya, ready. Sufficiently. Raise with your
At
legs.
your command.
My soul is razor sharp.
Balanced to perfection. The oldest tricks are the best. Quickly.
Someone is neglecting their task. All right, now. Who was that?
Skewer the heart. The taste of a heavy customer. I follow the plan.
The tides obey no one.
My blade is ready. Follow the noise. Very traditional.
The leaves hide all manner of things.
Oh? I can... I'm hit.
Whoa.
The sea rolls through me. Pure dead brilliant.
Will I find you between the vines?
Well done. Nice. Unexpected. The heart is pierced. Yokai!
Never look back. Consider it done.
Come on, Sir Reginald! Excuse me, madam.
Ah, you're part of the Marley's crew, aren't you? You looking for a place to rest in my yard?
No. The Marley said you know the faces of those that wander Angler's grave.
Mostly the dead. But yes, I do have living acquaintances too.
A while ago, 2 men and a woman may have migrated here. I'm looking for them.
That's not much of a description.
Ah, right. Former rum runners. With a knack for singing, maybe?
Singing rum runners? Ah, since the Saucy Sloop reopened, their rum prices have dropped.
That's the end down the road, isn't it? I'll have to look. Thanks and much obliged.
Time is moving fast.
Let's see what's out there. I'll be there soon. Let's capture this moment in time, in case our plan
Get
fails.
everything we need soon enough.
You all have our place in the...
Well.
Status?
No second thoughts, eh?
Keep your head down.
There's only one language they understand.
Status?
I like it already.
Balanced to perfection.
Let's get... No hard feelings. That's
Let's
gonna
get moving.
slow me down.
Raise with your
Can you hear the waves?
Singing acquired liquor. What have you to say in your defense?
Anyone hungry?
On the order of the grand design. It may take a while.
Aye.
Let's see what's out.
Merlin's fins. That might be her.
It seems the Inquisition got hold of her first.
It'll be hard to get her out of there, so it's probably easiest if she takes the same route as Greg and George.
I will catch her in a very gentle manner.
Let me talk to her to be sure it's her.
Straight to the point.
Any sign of the two fugitives?
Toya!
They probably made themselves scarce.
At your service.
Sufficiently.
Always move for heave ho. Let's unshackle your sword. Don't let the... Let's get you somewhere else.
Two of my staff are having a day off. I don't know where they're...
How long is it?
I'm here. A heavy customer.
Back to the sea.
Cut through the shadows. Very sensible.
Opportunity calls. I'll be there soon. Free. One less to worry. Heavy. No second thoughts, eh? Unshackle.
You can either confess...
See you around, friend. Heave ho!
...to a prognosticar later. Your choice.
And I think if you keep this charade up much longer, the people of this town are...
Consider it done.
We do not fear them.
Let's get you somewhere else. I can't and I won't.
Sold here has no traceable producer. That is against paragraph...
I like
the tome of gastronomy.
Accident.
We don't care where it's from. We just want to drink
Enough. The case is clear.
I have my duty.
I shall
May
resume my
the
duties.
maiden forgive this error.
Well, well.
What horrors lie hidden in the brush?
Still no change, I see.
What happened here?
Damn
What
it.
is right? Is it
Preparation is key.
Right is appropriate.
or simply bad?
Very traditional.
Hard to make sense of it.
This must have happened for a reason.
A memory for the Maori's.
What do we have here?
This must have happened for a reason.
No second
We
thoughts,
found
eh?
these markings on your barrels on the Twin Islands.
You did?
Let us pray
Well,
this does not happen again.
That proves...
Grant me a second.
Ah, not so forward now.
Consider it
are
done.
we? Is this truly the only establishment?
I'll be there soon. Time freeze.
Ready to serve.
The prognosticar. When is he expected?
They always act in their own time. He will arrive eventually.
A refined decision. This will suffice.
My soul is razor sharp. There are no limits. Nothing can
And
stop.
anything to confirm?
Always move forward.
I'm not saying anything to you anymore.
You just said
See you around, friend.
everything we need soon enough.
Death is not defeat.
We have the order to confiscate all the
I'm
rum
going in.
this place.
The fight begins.
Try to get this resolved as quickly.
The Mali remembers. Agata.
Who? Well now.
Accident. I shall not move from this place.
I've had the most interesting epiphany.
Acquired liquor. What have you to say in your defense?
That's all nice.
You've my bar in the middle of one of the busiest days of the year. What's your defense?
My defense is the righteousness of the maiden's flame.
On my way.
Order of the Grand design. We are here on the order of the grand design. It may take a while, so there is no need to...
Sure as the time.
Things not right. Can't you feel it?
Perhaps you need rest. Affirmative. Nothing changed here, I back on top. My anchor is blunt.
Well now.
That's bone drenching.
I feel strange.
Pure dead brilliant. Another soul. Goodness gracious, you're heavy. You picked the right bone to be one with the sea. Gotta clean this place sometime.
Well now.
No one returns from the depths. I'll step on a shell or two. I'm coming, Sir Reginald. Nothing changed here.
Traceable producer. That is against paragraph 27 of the Iron Code.
You picked the right bone.
The maiden finds the heart. Fire shields the soul.
No mercy. Sure as the depths have released me. The turtles would like that. The
Not bad at
depths.
all. I really...
This place some time. Aye. That's what we do.
Is this truly the only establishment that sells rum?
It is the only one with a
Let's put them down. See you on the other side.
Cut through the shadow. A good starter. Good timing, Mom.
If you trust me.
Good taste. All in one motion. The heart. Raise with your legs.
Come on, Sir Reginald.
Status?
You picked the right bone. I'll be anchoring.
You fight like the sea, John
Slow me down.
You're accused of serving illegally acquired... We are here on the order of the grand design. It may take a while, so there is no...
Let's go, Sir Reginald.
...any longer.
What?
When in doubt, eh, Marley?
Slice and dice.
Any sign of
On my way.
They probably made themselves scarce when they saw the commotion here.
In a moment. One-arm technique.
The turtle would... Enjoy death. It's gonna last a while. Oh, goodness gracious, you're heavy.
We know that you've got a...
Death is not a heavy
they
customer.
hiding?
Accomplices.
To the sea.
Two of my staff are having a day off.
Pirates still out.
Know where they're wasting away.
Oh?
A day off on one of the busiest days in the year. Very curious.
I'll do it for me.
A blade in the dark.
Still stay around once the prognosticar has arrived.
We fear one less.
Serves you right.
Well, well.
Stay vigilant, Commissarius. This... You can either confess now, or repeat your lies to...
Aye. Through the below. Don't let the flame get
Mr. Mercury, and we're ready.
Boy.
You picked the right bone. Smashing is for winners.
Not my problem. This will suffice.
At your service. Consider it done.
Huh?
Boy.
I'm feeling blue.
Move with speed.
You're a rare sight.
Skewer the heart.
My business.
Always a pleasure.
Cut through the shadows.
Aye.
Ah, you're the one that got rid of these idiots.
Right.
Good on you. Name's Rosaline, owner of this fine establishment. Who'd you be?
I'm just a singer passing by.
Just a singer, eh? Suit yourself. I gotta clean up this mess here anyway.
That's definitely Rosaline. Marley, I'm going to send her your way if that's all right. The turtle
It
would
is.
like that. Let's go under. Got a Marley?
I have.
Good. Let's hope that the trip didn't mess with her vocal cords too much.
She's currently unconscious. I'll try to hold her that way until you arrive.
Jolly good. Time to get out of here then.
No second thoughts, eh?
I can help if you let me.
Through the below we go.
Deal that down. Ha! The whole crew back again. Let's see how they're holding up. Aye!
What can I do to make this work?
Greg, George, Rosaline and myself. United after all.
You're that singer. Who are you?
John Hughes Mercury, in the flesh, or what's left of it. You might remember tying me to an anchor and throwing me overboard.
This can...
Yeah, it is him.
Oh.
Ah! Is that a glint of recognition in your eyes?
What do you want? Revenge?
Ha! Revenge? No, I'm long past revenge, Rosaline. I brought you here for one reason, and for one reason only. To sing for me.
What?
Don't even try it, Rosaline. He's gone completely mad.
Mad? That shanty is the one thing that kept me from becoming just that. I walked along the bottom of the ocean for years, trying to keep my wits about me, humming that tune. So, if it's the last thing you do, you will sing that shanty for me.
Okay.
All of us in the same boat then? Beautiful. Now, I'll start with the first verse, and we'll do the chorus together. You folks fill in the missing verses. With the folk of the sea, we put rum in our tea. With the folk of the sea, we put rum in our tea. We got grog in our hands and our feet in the sand. We got grog in our hands and our feet in the sands. That's what we do, that's why we live. We're a mighty crew until we run aground the ship.
Proud of this barred, feed captives to shards.
We're proud of this barred, feed captives to shards.
We plunder and loot and live on spoiled food. We plunder and loot and live on spoiled food. That's what we do, that's why we live. We're a mighty crew until we run aground the ship.
We hoist our sails, extra ransom and bales.
We hoist our sails, extra ransom and bales.
We stalk in the night and are eager to fight.
We stalk in the night and are eager to fight. That's what we do, that's why we live. We're a mighty crew until we run aground the ship.
We tie knots and ropes and keep order on boats.
We tie knots and ropes and keep order on boats.
We clean our deck and we're flying the black.
We clean our deck and we're flying the black. That's what we did, that's why we live. What's a mighty crew? Now without a ship.
Beautiful. One might just be able to forgive you lubbers for throwing me overboard. Ah, I've got what I want from you. No sense in ending what short life you got left. For what it's worth, you're forgiven. Now leave me alone, before I change my mind.
Thanks, John. That's good of you.
Yeah, thanks, John.
Really? Thanks. If we can ever, sing anything else for you.
Marley, would you do me the honour and get them off deck? Yes, right, Sir Reginald. Let's get back to that mirror then. Pure, dead, brilliant. Affirmative. Now, what's a fella got to do now that all that's dealt with?
Getting that tune back was everything you needed to do?
Yeah, I suppose I'm lucky.
You just have to touch it, shipwright.
Well, then, without further hick-hacking.
You're certain that they deserve to be kept alive?
Yes, I'm certain.
No one would bat an eye if you fed them to the next shiver of sharks that passes by.
Ah, don't get me wrong. They did a horrible thing, but I'm a shipwright, no a judge. And I assure you, no good comes from a man underground. Nor a woman, for that matter. Most importantly, I finally have words to this shanty that's been haunting me forever. Speaking of that, I'd prefer to get back to singing. You picked the right bone.